The views and opinions expressed by the participants on this show are not necessarily those of Stuart Information Services Corporation, Stuart Title, or Stuart Insurance. Before you make any investment, you should seek the advice of your investment advisor or attorney.
Whether you're a real estate broker, realtor, homeowner, buyer, or seller, everything matters when it comes to real estate. This is Real Estate Matters with Stuart Title. Stuart Title's Bill Knapik and guests open the door to what really matters in owning, buying, and selling real estate. And now, Real Estate Matters with Stuart Title, brought to you by Stuart Insurance. Here to inform, entertain, and inspire, Bill Knapik.
And welcome to the show. It is Real Estate Matters with Stuart Title. Thank you for joining us. We have a couple show first on the show today. But first of all, as a reminder, if you want to hear past shows, simply go. You can hear and see the shows. Simply go to Stuart.com/radio. That's right. You can see the YouTube videos, the tremendous guests there, and of course, hear any past show. Today we are on show number 376. That's right. And we have, again, show first, we're going to talk to home remodelers. Finally, we have one of the greatest companies right here in Houston. In addition, furniture rentals and home warranty. Some great things on the show today. We're going to start off with Tony and Wendy Gambone with Gambone's Custom Home Improvements. Hey, guys, welcome to the show.
Hey, Bill, thank you for having us.
Yeah. Who doesn't need home remodeling? We'll just start there. But let's tell people about your company, Gambone's Custom Home Improvements.
Well, we are a family-owned business. We've been serving the surrounding area of Houston for 23 years now. And, well, we couldn't be more excited about the place that we picked to live 23 years ago.
There you go. Houston is a great place, and people are still, just like you're saying, Tony, people are still coming as we speak in droves.
Yeah. Yeah, it's if they're from California or New York and they moved here, they had a bank account again.
There you go. They get some, and they could use it to improve their homes, whatever kind of improvement it is. And we're going to get into detail there. But Wendy, let's tell people, both of you guys, husband and wife team in the remodeling business. Let's tell a little bit about how y'all got together.
Oh my goodness, like how we got together from day one, how we met.
Just curious. Yeah.
Okay, well, we actually met in Natchez, Mississippi. Tony moved there from Las Vegas at the time and to start Lady Luck Casino, and he was my dealing instructor. He taught me how to deal roulette, blackjack, and I believe pie gow.
There you go.
That's yeah.
And here you are years later.
Years later.
As far as the remodeling, the home improvement business, what are some of the areas of your expertise and where you specialize?
Well, we specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, room additions, and since the COVID, we've really started doing a lot more outdoor spaces because people have been buying pools more than ever before now because they had to stay at home and enjoy their family in a new space. So we do a lot of outdoor spaces as well.
That's right. In fact, the home, I think even before the virus was upon us, that the home, I've always looked at it as one of the most important places. Have the stuff you're going to use. And even as you live there, of course, you develop things and think, well, what if I had this or what if we improved that? But outdoor living, I guess, is one of the trends today.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
And, before COVID, everyone was in line at the drive-thru or at the soccer practice. So if you had children, you didn't really get to spend too much time at home. And when the kids went to bed, you went to sleep. But being quarantined all that time, people started looking around their houses, and I think we were busier that year than we were the year past.
Here in Houston, and I guess other places too, there are a lot of home remodeling companies and improvement companies. What are some of the distinctions of your company?
Well, I'd like to think that we'd like to offer value to our clients. We like to basically go in and change their lives. And by that, we go in, we change their space, but a lot of times by doing so, we change their lives. Because those people that wanted to have that wide open kitchen where they could have all the family over at one time that they couldn't do before. So in essence, we like to just go in and change people's lives.
That's right. And also, I've heard from people that you have served the quality of craftsmanship right from the quote. As you look at the project, the quality is just fantastic.
Well, we're a little different than your average remodeling company. We don't come right out and give you a price to do your project. We kind of give you a range of cost. A lot of times someone will come out and they'll listen to what you want and they'll just give you a price, not knowing exactly what types of material you want to use. So we do a range of costs, and then we kind of become your consultant. and we help you select everything so that you could create the price that you can afford in your space. So that's really, in the last 3 years, we've started doing that process. It's really made a big difference with customer satisfaction.
And as far as the homeowner that decides to have you come out and look at a project, what are some of the things that they should consider? Because a lot of people, and I know myself, I've owned many homes, but I've never had a remodeling project. So what should that homeowner think about when they're thinking about a project like this?
You should think about seeing the 5-part video series I put out on what to make sure when you're hiring a contractor. Because you just don't hire somebody because because they showed up, right? At the end, if you don't do your homework, just like anything else in life, right, you're going to end up on the wrong side of the situation. It doesn't make for a happy experience. So we kind of build a relationship with the people and get to know them.
And the videos you mentioned, Tony, where can people find those? On your website?
Yes, on our website under the YouTube channel button.
And let's tell people the website.
Gambones, GAMBONES, the letter C, the letter H, the letter I.com. That's gamboneschi.com.
No, let's tell people some of the things, Wendy. Who does what with the company? Husband and wife team. Certainly, what you're doing. You're working as a team. In the team, what is your role?
My role is I'm the office person, but also when it comes to clients, I like to go out and help with design. I help choose samples, finishes for the kitchen or bathroom or whatever project they're working on. Bring tile samples, cabinet samples, granite quartz. That's my role. I love it.
That is gigantic.
I love it, though. It's so much fun.
There's so many things to put together, so many colors, the
Yes.
textures, types. So, I mean, even on just going to flooring. I was at a flooring store a couple months ago. I'm like, how do you even decide?
It gets overwhelming for our clients, and that's why our process is the way it is. We offer a concierge service where I bring all the samples to you, so you don't go into that store and become completely overwhelmed by everything.
All right, so let me get this right. And I think this is one of the keys that people should think about, and that is, so if I'm interested in a kitchen remodel, a bathroom remodel, or adding that room like you're talking about, I don't have to go shopping and looking at things. I could have you come over, talk about the range of pricing, and we can put it all together right there, and you do the rest?
Yes, sir.
That's too good to be true.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
That is incredible, because I think that's one of the things when you're doing a project like that, there's so many trades involved that you can't call each person, each company. You need someone to be the orchestra conductors like you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And if we get very specific, one of the best things about that process is all the material is sitting on the job before we even start the job. So there's no reason that we can't follow along the calendar of work that we give the customer a copy of so they know the schedule of their project.
So it's like when I was a young man or a teenager, there were model cars. When I built that model car, maybe you did that too, Tony, you opened the box, everything you needed was in there except the glue maybe.
Right, exactly. And there's no reason other than, there's just no reason not to get the job done on a scheduled time. Like we always share our schedule with the homeowner so they're aware of everything that's going on as well. So.
And time's important because people might be thinking right now, they may say, I'm thinking about that kitchen remodel. Let's take, again, I know the answer is it depends, but let's say an average kitchen remodel. From a timing standpoint, if someone's looking at their kitchen right now and says, I need cabinets, I need a new design, new flooring, lighting, how long does that take to get a job like that? Estimate, roughly.
Start to finish, about 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how long it takes them to make their selections.
Right.
So once selections are made, they could have that kitchen that they may have dreamed about.
In a month's time.
Yeah,
there you go.
3 to 4 weeks, yeah.
Now, Tony, your role with the company, you work as a team. Primarily, what is your role?
Well, so my wife is the owner and my son is the boss. I'm just the guy that does whatever he's told. But all joking aside,
that's why I work so well.
Exactly. But I'm in the sales end of it. Okay, I go out and meet with the customer. Wendy vets them on the phone. She takes all the appointments, and I go out and meet with them. And then my son manages the jobs once they get started. So.
And of all the things you could be doing, because you mentioned about casinos and things like that, of all the things you could be doing here in Houston, how did you arrive at this profession? Why home remodeling?
Well, it's the only thing I know is the casino and construction.
There you go.
That's pretty much my expertise is there. So, and my wife, who loves doing the remodeling business, I just found my place. I like to see transformation made as well as my wife does. And when my son graduated college and said he wanted to vamp up the business, how do you turn that down? So I was very proud to be able to do that with my son.
You keep it in the family. In addition, generations beyond, the company will still be there. In fact, on the website I saw today, was that your grandson?
Yeah.
The future owner of the company. What's his name?
Anthony Michael Gambone V. We call him Cinco.
Cinco.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be a famous left-hand pitcher.
How about that guy? Yeah, no, that is a great website. So people
Thank
can go
you.
to the website again is
GambonesCHI.com. That's GAMBONESCHI.com.
and give us an idea. We've got another minute or so left. What are some of the other things we should think about or that the listeners should know about when it comes to home remodeling, specifically your company?
So we hear a lot of complaints about contractors in Texas and Houston. I'm sure you've heard it too, being in this business. This is the only state that you don't have to be licensed to be a contractor, a remodeling contractor. So there's a lot of things that you have to really pay attention to. Know who you're hiring. I'm not the guy for everyone, but know who you're hiring, know what you're getting. Do some homework, check their references, talk to somebody that paid them money. You have to know more than just they have a nice looking truck or their website's great. Have that connection, have that feeling, and interview them.
Yes.
Know what you're getting and why you're getting it. And to me, that's the most important thing.
Going to the projects once again, as far as let's take a master bathroom, right? Not a giant one, just an average size. It depends, I know. So let's take the bathroom remodel. That's very popular, and there are some beautiful neighborhoods like the one I live in, Green Trails, where the homes, you have the trees, it's great parks and things like that, but the homes are kind of older, and I think it's a prime place for remodeling. But as far as people that live in homes like that in other areas, as far as that master bathroom, what are the things that we think about, and how long does a master bathroom job take?
Well, the range on them goes from about $18,000 to $50,000, depending how
The choice of materials,
right.
I would think.
I mean,
Yep.
and how big it is, right? It's a 2-week project, sometimes 3, depending on size. There's a lot of things that need to be changed out and updated. A lot of people, as they're getting older, they don't want to step into the shower. They want to just an even flow right through in case later on in life they have to, use a walker or something to get in and out of the shower. There's a lot of little things that you can do. And what Wendy does with them is she goes through the process of making selections that are going to be in style for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So that's important as well. Not to get what's going on right today on HGTV,
Right.
but look forward so that you don't have to do this again in 5 or 6 years.
Exactly. You want to have something that's going to last style-wise. That yes, there are trends, but
Yes.
there's certain things I guess that are just solid choices.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
you know what they are.
Well, it depends. And he says that, but a lot of times people are going to stay in their homes for the rest of their lives, and they know that, and they want what they want. And that's okay, too. I mean, you can go with the trends if that's where you want to be. If you know you're going to be able to remodel your kitchen again in 10 years, then hey, if you want to go with the trends, then go with the trends. Yeah, call us. We'll come do it every 10 years. But
We're talking with Wendy and Tony Gambone Custom Home Improvements. Let's tell them the phone number, guys.
it is 832-437-8898. Again, 832-437-8898.
And as far as the listeners right now, what areas are a specific area of the Houston area that you go to, or are you just kind of all over the map?
I would say we do 60% of our work in the Katy area, and we do probably the other 40% in the Heights area.
Great areas. And again, the phone number is?
832-437-8898.
People are saying right now, I can't wait for my new kitchen and new bath. And oh, yeah, with that extra money, I'm going to build a new room.
Well,
There you
a
go.
lot of people got money from the insurance company for the freeze. We recommend using some of that to help them get through that new kitchen remodel they were looking to have.
There you go. Thank you, guys. Wendy and Tony Gambone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In today's litigious society, it is imperative to have the proper insurance to offset the many risks facing your business, especially if you're a real estate broker. Your errors and omissions and cyber liability insurance can help limit the threat of these risks if you know what to look for. Not sure if your insurance addresses the risks facing your business? Contact Stuart Insurance to be confident your brokerage can withstand these risks. Stuart Insurance, 866-798-2827. StuartInsurance.com. That's StuartInsurance.com or call 866-798-2827.
It is now time to talk about home warranties. Here she is, Kim Dawkins with Home Warranty of America. Kim, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
And it's been a while. You were on the show, several years ago, but welcome back.
Thank you.
First time on KPRC with us. Let's
Yes.
tell people, Home Warranty of America, you're a home warranty company. First of all, let's tell people about your company.
Okay. We're one of the oldest and largest home warranty companies in the nation. We're actually celebrating 25 years in business this year, so we're not going anywhere. We just actually got acquired by NRG, a Fortune 500 company, and we are a nationwide company, so we've got a lot to cover in the States, which is really nice. We have 3 great plans to serve our clients, and we're one of the best warranty companies out there, probably the best, actually.
I would say, I hear you're the best.
Yes.
So let's go
There
with
we
that.
go.
In the
Let's go with
meantime,
that.
also, there are people, when we hear the term home warranty, a lot of images come to mind. Let's tell people, first of all, what is a home warranty in case they don't know?
Absolutely. And there are a lot of people who don't know what a home warranty company is. I do get phone calls sometimes when people are closing on a new home and they call me and they're asking for homeowners insurance. And we are definitely not homeowners insurance. So insurance is for bigger ticketed items like Mother Nature, your roof blows off your house, your windows are blown out or whatever. A home warranty company is going to cover PEACH, and that stands for plumbing, electrical, appliances, cooling, and heating. So the smaller ticketed items that fail due to normal wear and tear.
And those things fail all the time.
All the time, which is why I preach everybody needs a home warranty for protection.
That's right. And the home warranty is not just when you're buying a home,
Yeah.
but it's also for people that own their home,
Absolutely.
plan on living there a couple years, and they just want to have that warranty on those PEACH items. Let's tell people again, what is PEACH?
Okay, plumbing, electrical, appliances, cooling, and heating.
Also, Home Warranty of America, you have an affiliation with Stuart Insurance. Let's tell people about how that works.
Yeah, so we're just one of the national affiliates with Stuart. And so we have a special warranty for Stuart title. So at closing, the home buyers can choose the Stuart home warranty. And again, there's 3 options for them to choose from. We have a basic plan, which is $475, and that's just the entry level plan. We have a middle of the road, which is the diamond plan, and that's $550. And then we have the top of the line marquee plan, which will get you everything you need for $600. So they can order the Stuart home warranty when they close.
And that's for when you're buying a home.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Now, it is a little different if someone has their home and they're
Yeah,
the pricing's a little bit different.
It is
right?
a little bit different. And honestly, I don't manage the we call it a current homeowner or direct to consumer home warranty. And I don't personally manage that. We have a whole nother team that supports that business. But if you do have your own home and you do want to purchase a home warranty, you can always reach directly out to me and I can get you to the correct person to sign up for that. It's very similar to ours, but there are some differences.
In fact, one of the great things about you, Kim Dawkins, is that you are accessible. I know I've reached out to you in the past when someone else helped me originally, so you're there to help your
Absolutely.
customers.
I mean, so we have 4 reps in the Houston area. I am Northwest Houston, and then we have Stacy Tierheimer, who's Southwest Houston. Then we have Nancy Ortiz, who's Northeast, and then Morgan Lofthouse is Southeast. But we all are a team, and we support each other. And if you can't get somebody on the phone, you can always reach out to another one of us. We work very closely as a team. So we're here for everybody. We want to make you guys, happy with us and make everybody look good to their clients and their homeowners. So we try to help as much as we possibly can and step in when we need to.
Indeed, you do. And there's also, I heard somebody say in the real estate profession, well, all home warranties are the same. Well, let's tell people why they're not the same.
Yeah. So there's a lot of differences between us and other warranty companies. The first and foremost, we are 13 months. So for that first year, when you sign up for the home warranty, you're going to get 13 months of coverage and not 12. So that's our big claim to fame right there. We're the original 13-month home warranty company. But on top of that, we're always doing fun promotion things for our new home buyers. Sometimes it's a free add-on. Sometimes There's a certain amount taken off the home warranty price. Sometimes we give a giveaway. Like right now, we're giving every single home buyer who chooses any one of our 3 packages a free Arlo Spotlight security camera. So they will get that 30 days post-close. We'll send an email to that home buyer, and they'll be able to claim that Arlo security camera after they close. So that's just a nice little added bonus to signing up to great coverage. And then they also get that, fun little promotional item after the fact. So, but there's a lot of other reasons. We don't charge for Freon, which is a huge one, as Freon is being depleted in the U.S. It's no longer being manufactured. We eat that cost for our clients. So there's a $75 call fee. And then there's no additional charge per pound for the Freon that they're getting, which is huge. So I always tell my agents, make sure if you are working with another warranty company, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, make sure they're covering the cost of Freon for your clients, because that's a lot of out-of-pocket expense for them. But, there's many of other reasons to work with us. We cover mobile homes, condos, townhomes, casitas, over 5,000 square feet, so luxury homes. There's just a lot of options for your clients to build what they need from us.
What about new construction?
Oh, we do new construction as well. Yeah, and that's a big one. So we, I'm glad you brought that up, Bill. So we, on the 366th day after you move in to that new construction home, because the builder typically has a warranty for 1 year.
Right.
So we'll pick that up on that second year, and the clients will get 2 years for the price of 1. Or if they sign it for a multi-year, they can do 3 years for the price of 2. So they still get an extra year after that first year that they get from the builder. Then we'll pick up 2 years, 3 years, or even 4 years for one less price for the price. Does that make sense?
That really comes in handy, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, let's delve into just a bit the 13-month warranty, because I know when I bought my home, I believe I closed years ago in October.
Okay.
So I had all the way up till October for the coverage. And then I had November of that following year, which really came in handy because it's just nice to have a little breathing room, because everything comes around on an annual basis. It seems like taxes, et cetera. And then I went ahead and renewed it and then kept it for quite a while.
Yeah, there you go. So that 13th month does really help for sure.
It's a lucky month.
And there you go.
I like that.
Absolutely.
As far as, and let's remind people, the people, yourself, Stacy, let's tell people who they are again, your team right here in Houston, because they're all great. I met half of your team so far.
Yeah, I'm sure. And we're always around town. I mean, I know with COVID we were a little less, but as things are picking up around town, we're out and about a lot more. So Stacy Tierheimer is Southwest Houston. Kim Dawkins, I'm Northwest Houston. Then there's Nancy Ortiz, who's Northeast Houston, and then Morgan Lofthouse is Southeast Houston. So there's 4 of us to support each other.
And the other reason I asked you to do that is because I know they're listening.
Yeah, probably so. I'm sure. Absolutely.
That's right. The other thing that your team does, and that I know you do with Stuart, as you're affiliated with Stuart, and all the real estate professionals out there, you're also networking with people all the time. You have these specials that are going on. You're participating. So you're out there in the marketplace. And it's a great thing.
Absolutely. Several days a week, we're out and about seeing people and reaching out to our clients and making sure that, we're working with the right people and everybody knows who we are around town.
Now, I know you for several years. You've been with the company over 4 years, I guess, almost 5 years, right?
Yes.
So here you are. You're out there in the marketplace. There are other home warranty reps. There are other home warranty reps even within your company, but you give people an insight into your specific psychology and how you're doing this job, because I'm going to tell you, all things in the real estate world, title company, insurance, being a realtor, all those things have their own challenges. How are you so successful? What makes you so unique in your profession? Because you're doing an incredible job. I hear about you even when I don't talk to you. So.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not an easy job, and it's definitely not a job for everybody. You have to be able to multitask. You have to be genuine. You have to naturally want to help people. And so I feel like I have all of those things naturally. I'm outgoing, and I don't want to say I'm a people pleaser, but I do try to make things right. I'm personally a homeowner myself, and so I know how I want to be treated by contractors and by a home warranty company. And just side note to that, I do have an HWA home warranty on my own personal home, and everything in my system is under my husband. Whenever we have a claim on our own house, I don't associate myself with HWA at all, because I want to know how he is going to be treated as a homeowner. So there is no orange in my house whenever they show up. And I like that. I like to see how he's treated and how they're going to do inside of our home, just to make sure things are working properly, just to make sure everybody's right. So it's nice. But I just try to, be there for people and answer my phone when somebody calls, or if there's a hiccup with a contractor or with a claim question, I try to be there for my people. I don't want anybody upset at me, and I try my best to keep it right.
That's a great barometer.
Thanks.
So there you are. Let's tell people also, Kim, how can they reach out to you or your company for the home warranty, or to find out specifically what plan they may want?
Yeah, they can always go to hwahomewarranty.com. I prefer for my agents to give out my phone number to their homeowners, just so I can talk to them directly. I feel like a phone call is a lot more informative than just going to a website. We usually have a conversation, and I follow up with an email also. So my phone number is 832-247-7850. So if you can just send your clients directly to me, I would be happy to talk to them.
Number again.
Okay, 832-247-7850.
And really, the other thing about what you do, and Stacy and the team, it's an incredible job, because as friendly as you are, as accommodating as you are, when it gets hot, there's all kinds of things that can break down in the home,
yes,
where people get a little frazzled, but
yes,
nothing more, I imagine, than that when the AC goes out.
Absolutely.
And it's July, it's August, and they're saying, Kim,
Mm-hmm.
I just need this thing fixed.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. June, July, August in Houston, Texas. I always tell people now's the time to do your yearly tune-up. So if something does happen in the summertime, we're there for them. Yes. But I always preach to my real estate agents, make sure you know who your local rep is for your warranty company. So for HWA, Northwest Houston, it's Kim Dawkins, because there's a lot of things that we can do behind the scenes to help your clients. Or if something, like I said, gets a little bit hairy, or if it is, it's been a week and we haven't heard anything, or whatever the case may be, because there's going to be things that happen occasionally. 9 times out of 10, I never have to get involved with a claim. Everything is good. And, it's business as usual. But every now and then, something can happen. You guys know how contractors are. We talked about that earlier. Things happen. And so know your local rep. Keep our phone number on speed dial in your phone, just in case. And we will be there for you to help when things happen.
Give her a call. Kim Dawkins. The phone number is
832-247-7850. 832-247-7850.
Home Warranty of America. Thank you, Kim.
All right. Thanks, Bill.
If you're a real estate professional, then listen closely. Cyber criminals are targeting our industry. They are impersonating real estate professionals, homebuyers, sellers, and title agents. Their goal is to gain access to your inboxes, computers, and clients so they can steal information and funds. Does your business insurance offset these risks? Not sure? Contact Stuart Insurance to determine if your business is properly insured. Visit StuartInsurance.com or call 866-798-2827. Visit StuartInsurance.com or call 866-798-2827.
Let's talk to David Stedman. He is with Houston Furniture Rental and Sales. Hey, David, welcome to the show.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Let's tell people furniture rental and sales, but let's tell people about your company first.
Sure. So I actually started in the furniture business in 1985.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've been in the business a long time. I moved to Houston actually in 1996. Was in the furniture business here, and about 8 years ago, I opened up my own company. I'm the sole owner of Houston Furniture Rental and Sales, and the idea was to provide a more diverse product line, a more diverse furniture solution for renting and for buying.
There you go. And we welcome you to the show because, as I said, this is the first time we had someone involved in furniture primarily on the show. So that is awesome. As far as your company, David, how can your Houston Furniture Rental and Sales help the real estate professionals that might be listening right now to the show?
Yeah, it's a great question. So home staging is a big part of real estate. It helps it look a little bit nicer. It brightens it up. It creates an atmosphere, and helps buyers kind of envision themselves in that environment.
So as far as the furniture, the rental, and sales, you're also then involved in home staging. Let's tell people how that part of the business works.
Yeah, so we're kind of a big box store type of company. We provide furniture rentals for an individual homeowner if they just want to rent to get some stuff in the home that might be vacant, or maybe just for a chair in the corner of the room. They can kind of do that. We're all a la carte. But if they want a complete stage done for their home, we work with a great group of home stagers from, I can't even tell you the number that we actually have, but if they wanted the whole turnkey solution, we could provide one of those stagers to go and to do the stage.
So then the stagers then use your furniture at your company?
Yes. So we would rent to the consumer directly the package, and we would kind of throw in the home staging services at no additional cost for them, and then provide them with a free professional home stager.
And as far as the area that you cover, you're right here in Houston, Texas. What sort of radius do you reach out to?
So, great. So we're in Northwest Houston. We've gone from Galveston to Conroe, though. So it's a big area. We've gone to Livingston, right? We'll go to, we've gone as far as Beaumont.
I'm picturing you must have a massive warehouse with a lot of furniture to be able to serve such an area.
Yeah, so we've got 30,000 square feet of warehouse and showroom. Our warehouses are kind of set up also as a kind of think a big box store rack type of system that you can kind of walk through our warehouses and see selections of additional product that's not on display. And they can pick from that as well.
And I'm just guessing, to have that much furniture to serve this area, you must have it organized really nicely.
Yeah,
I'm guessing. I've not been
sure.
there.
It's tough to keep up with. It's kind of like move the new car in the showroom and sell it and take it off and put another one in, or like stocking the grocery shelves. Sometimes it can get busy, but we do our best to keep up with it. And
one of the things I'd be curious about is there are trends. I guess there's some things that are always classic items, but how do you know? You buy the furniture, right, so that you could sell it and rent it, but what are the considerations when you think about buying a piece or pieces to add to your inventory?
So another good question. Working with the group of stagers that we've been working with for the last 8 years, they've been the ones that have kind of given us that guidance. In other words, we listen to our customers. And they say, well, if you carry this, we would rent that. If you carry this, we would buy that. Okay, I'll carry that then.
So there you go.
It was very simple to come up with it because you got some great professionals advising you.
Indeed. That's super logical, in fact.
Yeah.
So as far as the market right now, how is it right now in your world of furniture rental and sales and even the staging? What's going on?
Yeah, so we've been fortunate. Again, we're very diverse in the services that we offer beyond home staging. We do corporate apartments, temporary accommodations. We do event furniture. We do hospitality furniture. I mean, if you need to rent a folding chair for a kid's birthday in the backyard, we can do that, right? Keg fridge, pizza oven, you name it, we kind of have.
So that's a good point. You have then a pretty good scope. You have small jobs or small rentals to, I would think, also massive ones as well. Is that correct?
Absolutely. I mean, my philosophy has always been no job is too big or too small, right? Big or small, we do it all.
And as far as, let's go back to the home staging just for a second. It's such a critical element in the sale of a home, isn't it? Let's expound on that a little bit. As far as some people may not realize, I mean, you look at a home and it's vacant. Let's say it's for sale, but then you bring in home staging like you're talking about. Why is that so critical?
It's critical because it helps people picture what the home could look like furnished. It's not just a vacant shell. It's just not an empty home. It creates warmth. It creates comfort. It creates some wow factor. Not just for people when they're walking through during a showing or during an open house, but when they're looking at it online. And in the last year and a half, everybody got really used to looking at a lot of stuff online, and now those pictures are really important, that they show well, that there's some balance and some color and some depth and some current trends in there.
And like anything else, as far as, again, with the home staging, there is okay home staging. There's probably bad home staging out there. But what makes a successful home staging in your critical eye?
It's selecting the right pieces. You have to take a look at the blank canvas first and know what you're going to paint before you paint it. So having eyes on, being able to walk into the home, seeing the home, and then taking some pictures and meeting with our staging teams, and we're able to identify the pieces of furniture that we should put in there, but without actually saying it. If we're just looking at pictures, we're not going to pick up the right stuff. We've got to get in that home and take a look at it.
Indeed. I mean, it's to me, there's so many components to it. Then you want to have, I would think, the right amount of staging without having too much clutter. So the balance really becomes important as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not trying to furnish the home. We're trying to stage the home. We're trying to accent the features of the home. We want to show off the home. And we're just putting a little bit of bling on it.
That's awesome. Well, let's tell people, we got a couple minutes left. What are some of the other things that we didn't touch upon that you want people to know?
Well, we besides renting furniture for home staging, we do sell furniture. So many times we've had potential buyers look at the home with all the beautiful furniture that's in there, say, "Hey, can I buy that stuff?"
Yeah, let's make it simple. I just want to buy it like that because I don't want to have to think about how to put it
So
together.
so we didn't necessarily want to sell our rental inventory because we needed it for the next job, but we will sell brand new product just like that at a very low, reasonable rate. I'm not going to say that we're less expensive than any other competitor out there, but we're less expensive than any other competitor out there.
Indeed, you must be. So let's tell people then, again, you're selling furniture.
Yep.
You're renting furniture.
Yep.
Home staging.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So corporate housing, furnishings for temporary housing. We have people that move to Houston for many temporary reasons, whether it be for medical or whether it be for a job, and they're just here for 3 months or 6 months, and they need to just move into a vacant apartment, but they need all the bells and whistles, all the furniture, all the housewares, the pots, the pans. We actually carry everything but the kitchen sink.
What? So you have the pots and pans too?
Yes, we do.
You could rig the place up for 3 months, 1 month, or
well,
what?
we've done as little as a month. It just
So
depends
even a
on what the
month.
person's need is. We're customizable. We furnish people's needs. That's what we do.
That's fascinating. As I'm thinking about Houston, Texas, fourth largest city, all the relocation, all the people arriving here daily, I would think that's one of the best markets for the temporary lodging mode that your company has.
Houston has become a great destination. I've been here, like I said, since '96, and just the migration that I've seen since I migrated here myself, it's been absolutely tremendous, and we look forward to growing with Houston as it grows.
If you would share with us a success tip as a successful CEO of a business that has so many components, sales, rentals, short-term, long-term, big jobs, little jobs, how do you, as the CEO of the company, how do you keep things organized? Give us or any kind of tip that you could share with us.
You have to
It can't be easy. It's a lot of moving parts.
It is. You have to stay involved. You have to be the best delivery driver. You have to be the best salesperson. You have to be the best merchandiser. But you have to be the best listener too. And so we listen to our clients and we listen to our colleagues, our coworkers, to make sure that we're providing ultimately what we're trying to accomplish.
Indeed. And David, before we close the segment, what else would you like people to know?
Well, they should know where we are. And again, we're in Northwest Houston. An easy number to reach us is 713-983-0833. You can find us at HoustonFurnitureRentals.com. Yeah, that's the easiest way to reach us.
And one more time, the phone number is
713-983-0833.
We're talking with David Stedman, Houston Furniture Rental and Sales. You can go to HoustonFurnitureRentals.com. HoustonFurnitureRentals.com. And the phone number again, David, is
713-983-0833.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
In today's litigious society, it is imperative to have the proper insurance to offset the many risks facing your business, especially if you're a real estate broker. Your errors and omissions and cyber liability insurance can help limit the threat of these risks if you know what to look for. Not sure if your insurance addresses the risks facing your business? Contact Stuart Insurance to be confident your brokerage can withstand these risks. Stuart Insurance, 866-798-2827. StuartInsurance.com. That's StuartInsurance.com or call 866-798-2827.
Real Estate Matters would not be possible without our partner, Stuart Insurance, with a focus in real estate and a special focus on real estate brokers. Stuart Insurance creates insurance plans to address the risks facing our industry today. They invest a significant amount of time helping real estate broker owners offset and manage their risks. Here he is, the insurance segment of the day, John Bramlett. Hey, John, welcome.
Captain, always nice to be with you.
Here we are. Once again, insurance is such a great way to cap off all the shows and every show. What do we have today?
Well, it is our ratings boost each week. I want to talk about risk today. And there was an article in the front page of last Sunday's Houston Chronicle. And it was talking about one of the largest pipelines in the U.S. It runs from Texas to New York. It supplies gasoline and jet fuel, and it supplies about 43% of all the energy needs for the East Coast. And it was hacked, ransomware, and it shut it down. So one of the largest pipelines in the U.S., moving all that energy, and they could get hacked, and they can get a ransomware spyware put on their machines. What's going to happen to your business? If they can get those guys, they can get us as real estate business owners.
Indeed, that to get your head around that just goes to show when we've talked through the years about cybersecurity, all those things, and it's upon us every day as individuals, as small companies, and as large entities, as you speak.
It is. So, that was my thought would be if those guys are vulnerable, we all are. I mean, the FBI did a study last year for 2020, and they said that over 11,000 real estate victims of cybercrime were in the U.S., and that translated to $221 million in damages. 11,000 reported, and it was reported, so we know that there was more than that. But those 11,000 real estate victims translated into $224 million in damages.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's scary. I mean, it's we talk about ZDNet did a study, and it's up to something like 6 months before you know that it's happened to you. So somebody's in your system potentially up for 6 months, following transactions, pulling data, possibly stealing funds, and you may not know it for 6 months. So that's the other scary thing is that you don't find out right away.
Unfortunately, it shows that the perpetrators are crafty, they're patient, they stalk, they watch, and they're also knowledgeable about all the electronics and the computer things to be able to strike when they feel all the things are in place for them.
And I think what you said, Bill, was one of the key words is they're patient, that they'll watch and they'll find that transaction that makes sense, and they'll wait till the last minute. And now, with everybody being so busy and there are multiple offers on a closing, and everybody's concerned that their offer's not going to be taken. So let's move. Everything's fast.
Yep.
And at the last minute, an email comes across saying, I need you to look at this attached document before we can close. Or email comes across and says, the buyer's changed banks, so you need to move everything to this account. And we don't confirm and we don't verify because everything's moving quickly, and I want to make sure that I get that deal done. And now the cyber criminals infiltrated our system.
In fact, and all those things we just mentioned about the speed, the pace, the rhythm, they know it, they're watching it, and again, that's where their patience and their skills. Unfortunately, they have some super skills out there to be able to do these things. It's a shame.
And it's scary. The Cyber Security Ventures has done a project, and they are projecting, and this is cybercrime across the board, not just real estate, but cybercrime across the board, that the damages total for 2021 will reach the $6 billion mark. I mean, it's huge. It just reinforces the fact that we need to take the time to understand how we can minimize those risks. And then we need to take the time to understand what are some other options that can help me offset that risk if and when something like that happens.
So in the real estate world, John, with Stuart Insurance, what are some of the things you're doing, your company is doing to help real estate professionals out there, far and wide?
Well, we do a couple of things. We help on understanding how to minimize risk. So there are some steps that an organization can take that can help you minimize that risk. And visiting with one of our insurance advisors, they can walk you through some of those steps. We work with our real estate brokers in the state of Texas on some continuing education classes that helps with ways that they can minimize those risks. And then the other alternative is cybersecurity insurance. So what that does is it helps with the coverage for the costs associated with a breach of data that you have or a breach of data that you might have access to. So we can help them with the proper cybersecurity coverage.
Wow, minimizing risk. I mean, every category of our life, and our insurance life. I mean, quite frankly, I never thought about that term until just this moment, and that is we have many components to our life, and as we manage our homes and all our belongings, our cars and things like that, we have an insurance element to our life that we have to manage whether we know it or not, and to some of us, it's just a matter of, oh, there's the renewal. I'll just pay my renewal. But you got to think about it. To be properly insured, we have to be strategic, and we think about it, and we hope that's what this segment does for those that listen.
Absolutely, and it's important to at least have that conversation. So once you make a decision, and it may be that you decided not to have cybersecurity for your business, but you understand what that risk is, and you've decided that I'm going to take that risk on versus placing that risk on the insurance company.
It's even like the home warranty.
Absolutely.
I mean, I could say, okay, I don't want the home warranty, but then if the air conditioner goes out,
I'm paying for it.
I'm paying for it. I have to call. I have to find the right contractor. I have to do all that.
That's exactly
it's
right.
Another risk.
And like the errors and omissions policy that we talked about the last several weeks, with the cyber liability policy, there's going to be some assistance just to determine if you are the cause. You might not have been the cause, but there's still that cost of making that determination. And even if it's a fraudulent case, or not a fraudulent case, but a claim doesn't have any validity to it, you're still going to have the defense costs. So that's where that coverage comes into play.
So many things to think about, as always. What are some of the other things we should think about?
Well, as we've said a couple of times over the last few weeks, we're really blessed that we're growing. And
Stuart Insurance
is growing. Thank you. Yes, we're growing. And we're looking for some associates to join our team, especially on the personal line side. So working with our homeowners and our families and our individuals on their personal insurance. So we're looking for folks that have had some experience working in that field, have worked for an independent agent, and we would love to have them reach out to us and see if that would be a good fit.
And how can they do so?
That's an excellent question, Bill. 866-798-2827. 866-798-2827. They can email us at stewartinsurance@stewart.com. That's stewartinsurance@stewart.com, or they can visit us online to learn more at stewartinsurance.com.
And if someone is calling from anywhere along the compromised pipeline, what number should they call?
866-798-2827.
And I do want to add, you talk about Stuart Insurance growing. By the way, we're going to have some announcements coming up. I'm going to save it as a surprise, but Stuart Title is also growing. We have some fantastic people coming on board. In fact, we had one of our new associates last week.
Yes, we did.
We have another one coming, and I think even two more. So just saying, drum roll, please. We'll let you know as soon as that happens. So a lot of growth, a lot of great positive things. Right, John?
Absolutely.
StewartInsurance.com, and if they want to give you a call, once again, the number is
866-798-2827.
Thank you so much, John Bramlett, Stuart Insurance. And now, as we say goodbye and hello to our guests, we're going to hear from Wendy and Tony Gambone right now. Hey, guys.
Hey, Bill.
Before we close the show, guys, what else should we know about your company, Gambone's Custom Home Improvements?
Well, we do offer a lifetime warranty. Being we were just discussing all the warranty opportunities, we do offer a lifetime warranty on our workmanship.
So that means if we get that kitchen remodeled, Tony, and I call you a year from now and say, something's not quite right.
Well, we're going to call you in 3 months, and we're going to come and check in with you, and we're going to make sure everything is okay. And then back in 11 months, in case the appliances you bought maybe only have a 1-year warranty.
True professionals. It's so refreshing to hear that kind of quality follow-up. Wendy, before we close.
You can find us at gambonechi.com, or you can call the office at 832-437-8898.
GambonesCHI.com. Well, thank you guys for being on the show. And Kim Dawkins, before we close the show, Kim Dawkins, Home Warranty of America. What else, Kim?
Okay, one final thought from me. If you, speaking to the real estate agents, if you have home buyers and maybe you guys are submitting your best and final offer for the home that they want, and the seller may not be offering any seller's contribution for the home warranty, please don't just let that go. At least let them reach out to us to let us speak to them about the importance of the home warranty purchase. It will protect them in the long run, so it's worth having that conversation.
There you go. Strategically, it's great to have that home warranty and also to have it be part of the real estate transaction. And if someone wants to reach out to you, Kim Dawkins,
please call me at 832 832-247-7850.
One more time.
832-247-7850.
And let's say hi real quickly to the rest of the team.
Okay, Stacy T,
Hi.
Nancy, Morgan. Hey, guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Kim. And
Thank
now
you.
David Stedman is back. Before we close things out, David, what else should we know about your company, Houston Furniture Rental and Sales? And, oh, yeah, some home staging along the way.
Yeah, so home staging is not expensive. It can be, but it is not with us because we own all the furniture. We put deals together for realtors, specifically for real estate agents, for $650 a month. And that is for 3 rooms with all the accessories with professional staging services.
Let's say that one more time.
One more time. I know it's too hard to believe.
It
Too
is.
good to be true. For $650 a month, we can do 3 rooms in somebody's home for a minimal of 1 month with all the accessories, all the furniture, and the professional services.
Quite frankly, right now, 1 month may do the trick, right?
That's right.
Things are
Homes are
moving
selling
quickly.
fast. So get it in there, get some great pictures, and let's sell that home.
And how can people reach you?
713-983-0833.
One more time.
One more time, 713-983-0833.
HoustonFurnitureRentals.com. Thank you all for being on the show, and thank
Thanks
you all
for
for
having
listening to Real Estate Matters with Stuart Title. Once again, yes, you can hear this show as many times as you want. You can even see it right there at Stuart.com/radio. Stuart.com/radio. Thank you so much. Real Estate Matters with Stuart Title. We will see you next week, and thank you all.
In today's litigious society, it is imperative to have the proper insurance to offset the many risks facing your business, especially if you're a real estate broker. Your errors and omissions and cyber liability insurance can help limit the threat of these risks if you know what to look for. Not sure if your insurance addresses the risks facing your business? Contact Stuart Insurance to be confident your brokerage can withstand these risks. Stuart Insurance, 866-798-2827. StuartInsurance.com. That's StuartInsurance.com or call 866-798-2827. If you're a real estate professional, then listen closely. Cyber criminals are targeting our industry. They are impersonating real estate professionals, homebuyers, sellers, and title agents. Their goal is to gain access to your inboxes, computers, and clients so they can steal information and funds. Does your business insurance offset these risks? Not sure? Contact Stuart Insurance to determine if your business is properly insured. Visit StuartInsurance.com or call 866-798-2827. Visit StuartInsurance.com or call 866-798-2827.
Hey everybody, Bill Knapik here. I'm your host for Real Estate Matters with Stuart Title. I would like to take this opportunity and invite you to bring your real estate transaction to Stuart Title. We would be honored to be stewards of your real estate transaction. Simply go to Stuart.com. That's whether you're right here in Houston, Texas, as we have many locations to serve, or beyond the Houston, beyond the Texas area. Simply go to Stuart.com. We have tremendous escrow officers. We have business development people here to serve you if you're a real estate professional. So once again, whether it's residential or a commercial transaction, tell your realtor or reach out to us at Stuart Title, Stuart.com. We would be honored to be stewards of your real estate transaction. And oh yeah, we have been around. We started over 127 plus years. We started right here in the Houston area in the Galveston, Texas market, and now we are an international company traded on the New York Stock Exchange as STC. Just a little bit of history about our company. So once again, thanks for listening to the show, and we would be honored to be stewards of your real estate transaction. Simply go to Stuart.com. You'll find out all the information right there. Stuart.com. And if you want to hear past radio shows, Stuart.com/radio. Thank you for listening to the show, and we look forward to serving you at Stuart Title at any of our locations.